This is mass madness, you maniacs! In God's name, you people are the real thing! We are the illusion!
It's a world of greed and hatred, beasts and panels working to increase the matrix. So you need your channels, and they feed your blindness till you sold your soul. So when you use a remote controls, you're under remote control. Puppeteers selling function fear, funded tears, 100 years of programs. Why you think they're called television programs? They get your program to feed into the system. Your local news supposed to view a clear balance, but mere challenge is to clean out the addiction. It's vicious. Market schemes to pick apart the seams. Ardent fiends with dreams to harvest teens, to be consumers. What's life without unique computers? No creative energy, they're just repeat illusions. You freaking losers, it's poison from a pixel box. So point and aim at the screen and hear the pistol shots. CBS, NBC, FOX, FCC, CNN, ABC, TBS. Let's get free from CBS, NBC, FOX, FCC, CNN, ABC, TBS. Let's get free. The bigger the lie, the more likely one would believe it. Great wisdom from a genius and a demon. The only difference between Nazis and our DC, we don't need a Hitler, we just copy from our TVs. But it's easy to be suckered in, the same way we get suckered by our government. Every show's a new drug release, and every mainstream media source is owned by the same company. CBS, the seeing eye of horrors. NBC, the sun rays that rise before us. Every icon symbolizes for us the crimes and torture, lies for fortune, and our minds absorb it. Distraction machines to redesign your brain and capture your dreams and redefine your faith. It tells you what to believe, what to consider truth, as you sit in ridicule thinking your life is miserable. CBS, NBC, FOX, FCC, CNN, ABC, TBS. Let's get free from CBS, NBC, FOX, FCC, CNN, ABC, TBS. Let's get free.
Well, who owns the big media, the mainstream media that reaches millions of people? The press lords who come to mind are right-wing conservatives, or moderately right, maybe. William Randolph Hearst, Henry Luce, Rupert Murdoch, who describes himself not as a conservative, but as a radical conservative, meaning a very extreme, intense conservative. People of markedly conservative view, who, by the way, leave their ideological imprint on the editorial news. Rupert Murdoch, who probably owns more media in the world than any other individual, owns almost all the media of Australia. He was interviewed once. Interview was carried in Vanity Fair. The question was, you're considered to be politically conservative. To what extent do you influence the editorial posture of your newspapers? And I thought you'd get that usual blather about, well, of course I respect the editorial integrity and independence and professionalism of my editors and blah, 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 blah. He didn't say anything like that. He responded with rather refreshing candor. He said, to what extent do I influence my editorial policies of my newspapers? Considerably. My editors have input, but I make the final decision. That's very refreshing, you know, they come right out and they say what really happens. I do it, understand? You do what I say because I control your career, your job.